Dun, dun, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da.
Hey everybody, I'm Carson Grubaugh, and this is Sean Robinson. Sean, what are you wearing?
Oh, this is a little shirt that I picked up a while ago. It was about 30 years ago now, I think.
And you still fit in it.
Oh yeah. Are you surprised?
Yeah, you weren't that tall back then, were you? Have you not
No.
grown since you were 12?
My neck is a little bigger.
You were a tall
No,
ass
I mean,
12-year-old.
no, I was probably 5'10" or 5'11" then, and now I'm 6'4". Yeah.
Yeah, so they just gave you that's affected your performances. They gave you a baggy shirt.
It's
I
true.
I just found out that Sean was on the fourth episode ever of Nickelodeon's Guts. Thanks to Matt Battaglia. You must have told him or showed him the comic you made about it. And
Yeah, I think there was a link to it, the article that I wrote. Yeah. Yeah, they had not worked out all the kinks yet. They were actually filming several episodes simultaneously, and my episode had several near-death disasters in it off screen, carefully edited so that you don't see me plunging almost to my death and missing a piece of rebar by about an inch.
but you do see you hit the cushion. So you can find this, by the way, on Amazon Prime. You'll have to have a Paramount Plus subscription, but you've got 7 days and you can cancel it. So because it was too funny to pass up, I went and subscribed to Paramount Plus for the 30 minutes it took to watch Guts season 1 episode 4. And I did see Sean hit the supposed big air pillow that was supposed to catch him, and it just collapses and goes tumbling over. So thankfully
You can read.
Nickelodeon didn't kill you. And
It's true. I live to tell the tale. You can read a 24-hour comic I made about the experience on the Top Shelf 2.0 website. It's out there somewhere.
it's pretty
Um,
good. You're a bit bitter about the experience, but
I was when I made the comic anyway. Yeah. So what are we doing today, Carson? Besides
well,
tackling that radical rock.
yeah, I mean, as tall as you were, you should have just went like that.
Yeah. Read the comic. Read the
Yeah.
comic.
So today we are going to do the drawing for the contest that I announced apparently in late November. I didn't realize it was that long ago, but we're going to be giving away 2 pages of Strange Death art. So the very first page that I ever drew for the book, when I was trying out for it, not the first page in the book, but the first one I drew. And then I think this is the other earliest page I have from it, but I don't know. A nice page with lots of Jack Van Dykes on them that I had announced we were giving away. So the rules of the contest that got bent and flexed a little bit, so we've done our best to collect all of the names, was that people either hold up a book and take a picture with your beautiful face and post that. I was trying to get it all on Instagram, but they've shown up on Twitter as well. So we've scoured Twitter and Instagram for your lovely faces, and we've got 7 people there, and we'll randomly do a drawing for this page. And then the other one was hashtag SDOA review, and that was people who left a review on Amazon.com or Goodreads and screen captured it and used that hashtag. And because not everyone was screen capping it and hashtagging it, we've done our best to collect all of the people who we know who have supported us, and we're taking part in it. And we've got 17 of those, and we'll random on screen right now, random number generate, and that person will get this one. Like I said in the original, if you're international, which I know some people are, you're going to have to pay shipping. And I said that at the beginning. If you're in the States, I'll pay shipping on this.
And let's just say before we do the drawing, thank you to everybody who has left us a review. We really appreciate it. Everybody who has continued to talk about the book, everybody who has promoted it. This is a really unique book. And because of it's such a unique book, it is a very difficult book to kind of talk about sometimes. And, from a certain standpoint, a difficult book to promote. And the thing that gets people continuing to pick up the book is people saying, oh man, that experience that I had looking at this book, or that experience that I had reading this book, was really something else that I'm not going to forget anytime soon. And telling other people about that is the best thing for the book. We really do appreciate it. Showing it to people, loaning it to people. I mean, it really, means a lot to us. Because of that, the book has continued to sell very steadily. And I would not be surprised if in another 8 weeks or so, if we're not sold out of our initial print run. So if you do want to buy some more copies, now's a good time.
Which is extra amazing given that there were about 2,000 misprints gone into the wild. So we could potentially be sold out plus 2,000 technically. And speaking of misprints, at the end of this episode, we're also going to talk about some special misprint auction news as well. But want to get to the drawings?
Yeah, let's do it. Carson, you got your random number generator ready?
Yeah.
Let's go to the leaderboard with Mo.
Yeah.
Well, Mike.
That's the guy's name.
I've got my
Mike.
random number generator.
Okay. This is well chosen shirt. I'm glad I found out about that just yesterday. Okay,
this
so
was
we got
Carson's request, by the way. He asked that I wear this. I probably should have shaved so I looked as fresh faced as I did on the show, right?
One of 7. Should we read the who's all like? I have a list of 7, and we just wrote them down in the order that we found them.
The generator number 7 is our winner. So turn off that screen cap now. Tell us who number 7 is.
This is John Rovnak is number 7. So John Rovnak. Hopefully John sees this.
John will see it. John is the artist behind the new book by Mr. Stephen Murphy, who is the writer of Puma Blues and also wrote the Archie comics version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And Carson and I actually had several Stephen Murphy books up on the docket for next week, including his new collaboration with John Rovnak. And here it turns out Mr. John Rovnak has won the contest.
Oh, so, well, I don't have the John Rovnak book. Which one's that? Should I get?
Oh, I've got it.
Okay.
So John and Stephen Murphy have been collaborating on a mini comic. There's 2 issues out right now. It's very fun. It is very funny, and it's about comic collecting in space.
Oh, okay. Well, that's how things go in the Dave Sim vortex is synchronicities and coinky dinks. Yeah, I have those books right there ready to go. Okay, so John Rovnak is the winner for posting a photo of himself with his strange death, and he'll be getting the very first page of art that I ever produced. And I thought it was just a tryout. I didn't know it was going to be in the actual book. So some provenance information there. All right, back to the screen. Back to the leaderboard.
Back to the leaderboard. All right, Carson. We have 17 for this
particular category. 17, I'm going to be so mad. It just picks the last one every time. Oh, okay. Well, that's what it is.
Well, that is something else. All right. Well,
not terribly.
Should we test
random.
that out? Will you hit it one more time and make sure it actually does another number?
It did 9, but it hit 17. Okay, so that's 17 what we get. Okay. So we get Stephen Dennis.
Stephen Dennis. Congratulations, Stephen Dennis. And thank you for reading.
You'll be getting this.
Us, an Amazon review. And I believe Stephen was one of our Kickstarter backers, if I'm not mistaken, because I believe that he sent me notice of his review through the Kickstarter interface. So we really appreciate your support. Will you show us that sexy page that he's going to get again? Yeah. Sorry.
And yes, again, thank you so much for the reviews, because the reviews are really what's helping sell the book. Also, the people posting photos, that's also helping sell books, because I've seen a lot of when people are posting those photos, they're generating, every time someone posts about Strange Death that I've seen on Twitter, it generates a lot of like questions underneath. Oh, how was it? I've heard about that. That looks cool. And like anytime people see it, they seem interested. So all of that talk's super helpful. But yes, we will be sending this to Stephen Dennis, but I need both of, well, they're probably both on the Kickstarter, so I can look up their addresses, but current addresses for both of you would be awesome.
And special shout out to our friend of the show, Shannon Wheeler of Too Much Coffee Man fame, who shared a copy of his book, and also to Mr. Eric Larson of Savage Dragon fame, which is a fantastic book and always a fun read when I get a chance to read it. Who was him and Shannon got into a really interesting back and forth discussion about the book, and it seemed like they both really enjoyed it, and so far, and have enjoyed arguing about it as well, which was really great to read. And if you guys see stuff like that, or if you instigate stuff like that, or you get somebody to read it and they have something interesting to say, please do let us know. We really do appreciate it. And all the discussion about the book, it's a very, it's very encouraging to see. And
I was super excited to see both of them talking about it, but the youth in me was especially excited because out of all the Image books, I mean, like Jim Lee was my dude, but Savage Dragon for some reason just always stood out as like a special one. And for some reason, I don't think, thank God my mom never looked at Savage Dragon, because it was the more adult one with some titties and shower scenes and stuff. But she always, for some reason, said the Savage Dragon, she must have read one episode where, because he was a cop and it seemed more normal, she liked that one for some reason. She said that one seems more interesting to me. I remember thinking that was weird, and then also remember thinking, shit, mom likes Savage Dragon, I better hide these. So thank you, Eric Larson, for helping me figure out where to stash the titty books. Yeah. And glad that you enjoyed Strange Death, and thank you for supporting Sean's cover so heavily too. That was a great comment.
Well, thanks everybody who entered the contest, and thanks for everybody who continues to talk about the book. We really do appreciate it, and hope that you guys have a great one.
Thanks, guys.